Hey, good morning everybody, it's Mike. Thanks for jumping on with me today. I want to talk to you about a common problem today that I'm seeing around Atlanta real estate, and I don't have any hope that I'm going to solve this problem. I just want to make sure you're not doing it. Okay? Now, whether this is Facebook, Instagram, FMLS, Georgia MLS, everywhere I go, but let's use Facebook as the example this morning. The number of agents that I see that are marketing the wrong thing. So they do this. They talk about their new listing, and it's the front exterior picture of the home. You know what I'm talking about? Or worse, they're talking about how fast they sold the home. Do you know how that comes across to the average consumer? When you say, I sold this house in 1 day for above asking price? I think I know why the agents are doing it. They're trying to convey a message that they're a highly competent agent and that they might be able to get your home sold in 1 day for more than listing price. It's not how consumers interpret the message. They interpret the message that you didn't do your job. You didn't help those people get the most. Your home shouldn't sell in 1 day for above list price in any market. You priced it too low. You, the agent, did a bad job. And the agent's thinking, no, I did a great job. And by the way, they don't care about your new listing that just went on the market, and a front exterior picture is kind of boring. Why do people go to Facebook? Because they want to see Instagram, you name it, whatever social media site's your favorite, you name it. They go there because they want to see behind the curtain of people's lives. I'm bragging that I sold this home in 24 hours for above list price. You're irrelevant to me. And by the way, you're trying to convince me how good you are. I don't know you. And if I don't know you, I don't care how good you think you are. And I don't care about that house. The house is irrelevant to me. I didn't come to Facebook to see that. I want to see stories. Okay, so let's go away from criticism and go to a different idea. What could we be doing? Why don't you show the people? Why don't you tell the people's story? Why don't you make it, watch, shocking, I know, not about you. Not about you. Make it about these people. Look, you and I get to do something as important and personal. Think about this. What product can you think of is as important as people's largest personal asset and as personal at the same time as the home they live in, where they raise their families? What product out there is that other than what you and I do? And I want to talk about this house. Now I want to tell the story. These people, what are they trying to do? Where are they trying to get to? What's their story? That makes it interesting. Bragging that you have a new listing, bragging that you sold your listing, makes you irrelevant, makes you a braggart, makes you egotistical, makes me not like you. Folks, the way we marketed ourselves in the 80s and 90s was to try to convince everybody how good we are. But in today's internet-distracted consumer, where everybody's so skeptical because they're getting pounded on with messaging, they don't believe new and improved anymore. They don't believe best and brightest. They believe authentic stories. So when I put a message out there that tries to tell everybody that I'm a great agent and you should send your referrals to me, they don't believe it. They don't care. Tell stories, show the people. When you have a closing, okay, so everybody likes to do this these days. I'm not quite sure why. I think they saw somebody else do it. They think they should do something. They don't know what else to do. Having your customer stand in the attorney's office inside a picture frame or holding a sign up that says, I love my agent, to me is just dumb. I don't get it, and you would never get me to do that. Why don't you tell their story? What made them want to buy this house? What changes are going on in their life? What was their experience like? Why don't you let them tell the story? What was the experience like working with you? Instead of you bragging that you had another closing today and how many millions of dollars you've sold in real estate this year. Watch. nobody cares. Nobody cares. Tell the human side of the story. Then people might start to know you, like you, and trust you, which is how we go out there and make it happen for ourselves today.